Hello, it's Console TX here for the February 13th, 2019 Daily Heat Signature Daily Challenge. After missing yesterday's Daily Challenge, I'm excited to find that Horace, I thought it was hours for a second, Beneto Horace is a very exciting person. He is a technophobe, which not a huge fan, uh, with a breach grenade launcher, which is something that I don't know if I have ever had a breach grenade launcher in a Heat Signature Daily Challenge yet. I missed the first like 5 Heat Signature Daily Challenges, and then I've played pretty much every single one after those, except for yesterday's and like one a month ago or something. Uh, and I don't think I've ever had a breach grenade launcher, so that'll be an interesting thing to mess around with, especially because this is a steal mission. I want to steal the 3 parts of the gassy experiment as fast as possible, and that's it. And then I'm tough, which doesn't matter. This first one, we have a bunch of chump guards, and the ship is autopilot with light reinforcements, so if I set off the alarm, those reinforcements are not going to stop. But I'll probably just run by the telepad, and then it won't matter. Jammer gate's pretty much irrelevant. So let's get going. I'm interested to see if this breach grenade launcher will be useful, because breach grenade launchers are very useful. Is this timed? Yeah. It doesn't say anything, so it must be timed. But like, you can throw a breach grenade to steal items in this room, right? So it's like I can run in from this room, throw the breach grenade as I run through the door, and that prevents me from having to waste time walking to this window, perhaps. We'll have to see how things shape up. But I'm excited. Breach grenades are a fun, exciting tool. Four seconds. These guards are in a pretty good spot. So I'm just going to clunk that guy, and autopath over there, and shoot the gun. I'll take this while I'm at it. Shoot the gun at that guy, and then just let myself walk. I am going to grab this cargo crate. It's a tiny bit out of the way, but not meaningfully out of the way. That could be useful. Normally I am underwhelmed by emergency shields, but whoa, that's not what I wanted. Wasted a tiny bit of time walking there. Okay, well, now we've done it. On steal, or on go as fast as possible clause dailies, I think that emergency shields are actually sometimes worthwhile, although with the slipstream it's less so. But it's like an emergency shield is a way for me to potentially avoid oh, please don't shoot me. Alright, autopath up there, deactivate. I need a yoink level 2. Head over to the seal item. Emergency shields are a way to potentially not get killed by a tracker, for example. So I will clunk this guy, autopath up there, and then as I run by, I'll take that. As I run by, oh, this guy moved. Well. This might be a decadent use of this. No, wait, I was about to say, I'm going to use this breach grenade launcher to kill the guy, and then everything will be fine. But that would have been the pinnacle of foolishness, because it not only would have not gotten me the keycard, but it would have sent the keycard out into space where I wouldn't be able to achieve it, or I wouldn't be able to retrieve it, rather. And that would have prevented me from entering this crate room, which means I would have had to breach grenade here to open it up. But yeah, so the emergency shield, probably not going to be useful, but potentially useful. The slipstream, oh shoot, I wasted a slipstream use. So I clonked that one guy because I was like, oh yeah, it'll be faster and I can steal his item, and then I'll just use the slipstream again, and it doesn't matter because it's rechargeable. But actually it does matter because I'm a technophobe, so I wasted a slipstream use there. 3 should still be enough to get me through the next 2 ships, but I need to be more cognizant. I could have gotten this sidewinder without wasting a slipstream use by just throwing the concussion hammer at that guy. So that was an oversight. I was distracted, but whatever. These guys are pretty much irrelevant, so this next ship is just going to be an exercise in slipstream usage. Just gonna autopath through the whole thing, and then that'll be it. maybe do something fancy with breach grenades, but probably not. It's actually kind of, I love slipstreams. It's actually kind of a shame that I got this slipstream because it seems like there's going to be no reason to ever use the breach grenades. Because I have the power of the slipstream in my hands. Oh, I flew over the ship. See, I was hoping to bounce off and then get in, but instead I threw over, and so now my docking time is 7 seconds, which is pretty gross. So I want to fire off the slipstream. I want to autopath down there, and then I want to just go. Let's see. Is this going to work? Alright, alright. So I want to fire my gun. He's going to teleport to me, probably. Yeah. So then I will fire my gun at him again. And then, what's the alarm response? Reinforcements from the telepad, which is up there. That's not going to be an issue. And I need level 1. Oh, okay. Wasted my speed there. Another wasted slipstream use. I'm really not doing a good job conserving my slipstream and its momentum. So I'm going to be a little bit low on funds on the last ship. Alright, so here's the thing, right? So I could swap with one of these guys. Steal the item. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Who needs a slipstream? Alright, fire at me. Gonna move out of the way. Move out of the way more. I'm gonna swap with this guy. I'm gonna toss a breach grenade down right here. Whoops, need to get over here. If that guy sees me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to yoink this item. Then I'm going to remote control my pod over to here. That's fine because we're going to get thrown out into space. Then I'm going to leave. So I wasted even more slipstream juice. So now I only have one use left for this last ship. But fortunately, as long as I get to the steel item, I'm good, because the breach grenade will free me from my mortal coil. There is a tracker. So what did I say was good against the tracker? The emergency shield. So yeah, I can use the emergency shield just run by the tracker, use a slipstream to do everything, get to the steel item, blow a hole in the ship, loot the item, and then head out. So ship's going to the right. I'm just going to look. Do I want to use an alternate docking port if there is one? Well, oh, that actually would have been probably a pretty good alternate docking port, but I don't have any way to enter through an alternate docking port except like a breach grenade. Actually, can you even use a breach grenade to enter through alternate docking? I think you actually can't, because it's just like outside the airlock, so not even worth doing. But it looks like the guys are in a pretty good spot. For me to just run by. So I'm going to move a little bit closer, then move over there, then yoink the key card, and then head over here. So I want to head to the steel item. Whoops, that was almost a disaster. I unpaused by pressing the throw button again, but it was fortunately still slow-mo because these guys are still seeing me. But if it hadn't, I would have run into that door, lost my slipstream speed, and then been toast. Okay, I want to go to the steel item again. Okay, I need level 3 clearance to get over there. Well, fortunately, level 3 clearance appears right in here. Oh, but I need to actually go through here. Okay, now I can go level 3 and keep going. How am I going to get level 4? I can just run through this room. Is that ideal? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Well, here's what I can do. Okay, so the thing I didn't want to bother with was avoiding getting shot by that sentry, because it's just kind of annoying. But what I can do is I can yoink the key card, sidewind over to here, toss a breach grenade right here, and then I'll just clonk this guy just to be safe, yoink the item, and remote control my pod over to where I'm about to get sucked out into space. Alright, it wasn't quick enough, but it's still fine. And I'll head up and away. So where did I waste time? Where could I have saved time? Well, on the first ship, there were two parts where I walked a little bit in the wrong direction, where I wasted like a second here or there. On the second ship, I ran into a wall with my slipstream, which was a mistake. I mean, yeah, it was pretty much fine. Actually, the first ship was the one that I was slowest on, although I didn't have a slipstream at that point, so that makes sense. Um, yeah, I had a bad docking job on the second ship. Pretty egregious. 7 seconds. Well, 7 seconds not egregious, but 7 seconds is right past the border of a good docking time. So it's like 6 seconds. You're like, oh god, I wish I could have done better, but 6 seconds is fine. 7 seconds is not good anymore. And I got 7 seconds on that docking job. So that's a little bit of wasted time. A little bit of wasted time here. A little bit of wasted time there. Overall, pretty good score. Uh, oh my goodness. So I'm not going. Oh, General Deagle. Is General Deagle? He was yesterday's top scorer. Is he like somebody new? Hold on. Is he somebody new, or did like Terran just change his name to General Deagle or something? Um, but yeah, the thing I was saying, oh my god, about is that I forgot to frickin' resize my window. Um, Turtles GBH. I need to find a daily where Terran was first. Terran is not General Deagle. All right, fact determined. Good job for General. Good job by General Deagle. Wait a minute. I don't quite follow. Wait, hold on. Let me look at yesterday's daily. Because yesterday's daily I messed up. But I think I saw General Deagle at the top of Reneko's thing, didn't I? Switched it today. Oh, right. I didn't do yesterday's daily. Duh. I can't look at the leaderboard for yesterday's daily. Oh. That's so inconvenient. I saw Reneko's replay, and I think General Deagle uh, was the top guy on um, Reneko's video yesterday or today, whatever. The February 12th daily. I think he was number one there, and he's number one here. But his number one here is not quite something that makes sense. So this looks like he was playing a different daily with a different clause, because he got a style bonus, which is actually not possible in a speed daily, and his time was much slower. So he was just playing a different daily. Is there like somehow a beta server or like an alpha release that I mean that'd be weird, because last time there was an alpha release for Heat Signature, the leaderboards were separate. So if you played the alpha, your score wouldn't show up on the regular game. So I don't know what the deal is here, but General Deagle has somehow come into an ill-gotten rank one, uh, and his because he's just I don't know, he's playing a different game literally, because he didn't get a style bonus, so and he took longer and he didn't get a style bonus. So he was playing like a don't be seen, or don't sound the alarm, or don't harm anybody, or something daily. And he did it well enough to not get a style bonus, but somehow his score got put on this leaderboard. And I can't check if it has anything to do with yesterday's, because I didn't do yesterday's daily. So yeah, that's weird. But aside from this mishap with the scoring system, it looks like I'm number one. Terran hasn't gone. Reneko hasn't gone. Turtles JVH got a good score. Dominator 101, HQC, Midsmith, iTrade, um, and so on. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good score. There were a lot of imprecise things though, so I think that if Terran is on his A game, then he'll probably he'll probably beat me. Because Terran is able to scrape seconds out of the ether, as far as I can tell. Like even when I do a daily that I'm pretty sure is like almost perfect, Terran still finds a way to beat me by some non-trivial number of seconds. And I wouldn't be surprised if this daily was the same. But I also wouldn't be surprised if I held the number two, technically number one spot. So yeah, pretty straightforward daily after I got that slipstream. I'm a bit saddened by the fact that breach grenades weren't useful for anything except just plopping me out of the ship after I stole the item. I would have liked to like have a really intractable obstacle and bypass it by using the breach grenades, but the slipstream made it so that there was no such thing as a really intractable obstacle, and also the go as fast as possible clause makes it so that there are fewer like impossibly intractable obstacles. Like sometimes there are shielded guards and you're not allowed to kill them, but you're allowed to knock them out or something. I don't actually no, that's not a good example. But the point is sometimes it's like there's no way to actually get through a spot easily. Um, and a breach grenade can blow a hole in the obstacle literally. Blow things wide open. And we didn't really get to see the power of the breach grenades, which is too bad because breach grenades are super rare uh, on daily challenge missions. As far as I can tell, I don't remember having ever played with one. Um, so yeah, but I mean, still a pretty fine daily. Um, so yeah, that's it. This is Console TX signing out.